weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. We've got Mitchell. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's MP, and it's Sorber in at center, filling out the middle. Now here's Murray, just 2 to shoot. Over Mitchell, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Mitchell. Now here's MP. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. He drops it from range.
Nice looking 3-ball by MP. Proving he can hurt you from downtown.
Murray looking around. Inside. Here's Sharp. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Denver shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he sinks the second. And we're about a minute into the first. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 6.
Man, what a luxury for MP to have handles like that to get himself open.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
He's getting close to the single-season points record as held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
Absolutely. Good point there. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
3 points.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 4. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort. Now, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Sharp passes to Murray. Outside McBride. 3-pointer. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Sorber. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives the coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Murray against Mitchell. Outside McBride. Sharp, a screen on MP. Shot clock at 5. Count the basket. Sharp's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Mitchell comes in for Marshall. Then for Oklahoma City, Kuminga comes in for Williams. And Topic is subbed in for Mitchell. Pass to Topic. Back to MP. From deep. Drops in the 3. He's got 12.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside for Mitchell. Here's Brown. Off target from 3-point range. From deep, MP. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Nuggets trail by 9. Now Murray, still without a bucket. Sharp passes to Brown. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 16-7 run. Shot's good by Rodriguez.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Murray with it. 23 points his last outing. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Denver needs to get off a shot. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Oklahoma City ahead, up 10, and we'll return shortly. Completely new group here for the Nuggets. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Williams. MP comes in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Topic. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Marshall outside. Denver moving it around. There's a screen by Marshall. 4 on the clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
On the court for the Thunder, they've got Kuminga, Mitchell out there with Griffin, then it's MP, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Here's Marshall. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game.
Oh, wow, what a play.
That was incredible.
Ooh, and powered down. What a jam. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops from Murray.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. Rodriguez has got 8 points in the quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Thunder opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You have certain players that live and die by the three. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
Yeah, normally you preach a balanced attack. Maybe these guys don't need it. And now, how about a peek at the... Thanks for joining us. Time to head...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Murray out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Sharp. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
That's good stuff, Allie. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break. Number 1, the Thunder.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
What I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
First trip to the line for him here. And he drops them first. And both free throws good for MP. Stan, I have to ask, how important is it to have a big man in today's NBA?
That is a great question, B.A. And look, things have really changed. We went from big, strong guys in the league and centered our game around those guys to then people wanted to play small ball and be more skilled. But now what everybody's figured out is we can get that same skill from bigger guys, and bigger and better is better than smaller and better.
From deep. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Back to Marshall. The 3. Mitchell grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Murray. Here's the pick. Pass to Marshall. Outside McBride. Sharp, a screen on MP. From deep three-point range. McBride can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From deep, Mitchell. Second chance shot. Sorber with a bucket. Sorber's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Murray passes to Marshall. Back to Murray. Over Mitchell. Murray, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Marshall passes to McBride. Murray for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Mitchell. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 5 rebounds tonight. They double him with Holmgren. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Minot, and it goes out of bounds. With that one off Sharp.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Mitchell's checked in for Jamal Murray. From deep, MP. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And here's Mitchell. No points so far. to win the cold spell. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder just dominating the opposition as they maintain a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position.
Thunder making a switch here. MP's checked in. Outside Kuminga. Back to MP. From downtown. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the court for the Thunder. Cason Wallace out there with Topic. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Griffin in at the 3. Outside Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Mitchell. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low.
Kuminga, the pass to Griffin. Now MP. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Rodriguez has got 42 in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Denver, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Left side Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. As players get bigger and faster, do you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Murray passes to McBride. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Shots good by Rodriguez.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Denver.
He does not get the second one. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Kuminga pulls it in.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total B. Can't imagine it'll be any different.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Sharp finds Murray. Denver moving it around. Here's Marshall. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
And both free throws good for MP. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. There's a screen. To end the run. Off the mark. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled.